Hello everybody, I'm Reptile7 and this is another review from Deadly Aneurysm Games. Today we are going to be finally reviewing Dead Space 2. Now unfortunately I'm not really far into the game. I am a good bit into it, enough to notice some upgrades from the first game and be able to do an actual review for it. Now I will say unfortunately Dead Space 2 doesn't really change too much from the first game, which is not necessarily a bad thing. They definitely took a lot of the problems with the first game and improved upon them. The Zero-G is a lot more fun now, having the little air jetpacks, whatever, little air spouts to push you around instead of just simply jumping from one surface to another. A lot of the newer weapons, a lot more fun to use, don't really feel as limited as the first ones. A lot of the secondary fires are a lot more useful now. And probably the biggest improvement would have to be the online multiplayer, which I have spent most of my time playing. Now, to start things off, go ahead and go through the story. As everybody knows from the first game, Isaac, it's no spoiler by now, destroys the giant fucking monolith that they have. And obviously somebody decided to recreate it on this other space station, which picked up Isaac while he was floating in space. So, hooray for him, he has to deal with another fucking outbreak. Now, obviously this entire game revolves around destroying that one once again. Once again, I'm not to the end, so don't even worry about spoilers coming up, because no chance of those coming up at all. But, that's your story. He somehow got sucked into it. Now he also has some fucking psychosis going on in his brain, causing him to see a lot of shit and slowly eating him away from the inside out mentally. The controls for the game, same as the first game, honestly. Don't know what to say about them. They work for the game, so that's all that matters, right? The sound, absolutely perfect. If you love trying to scare the hell out of yourself by playing these games, this game accomplishes it. That's actually why I play the game and why I'm not terribly far into it. Because I'm in Florida, and despite having a few rainy days recently, it's mainly been sunny and cold. The cold works for the game, the sunny does not. It kind of takes you out of the elements. Not as fun for me. I will say, as far as difficulty goes for the game, not really too hard. It's the same as the first game. The great thing about it is the scare factor is the same on any level that you play. You can play it on casual or hardcore or whatever you want. Either way, as long as you're in the mood to be scared, this game will definitely deliver. Nothing better than a stormy day, putting in this game, turning off all the lights, and putting surround sound on, or if you have some Turtle Beach headsets, having those on. Definitely perfect, scare the hell out of you, even with someone sitting next to you on the couch, which is probably a bad thing, because then they'll go ahead and use it against you. But anyway, I digress. Controls, work for the game. Story, awesome. Sound, fucking phenomenal. And the graphics, stunning. Definitely blow the first game away. Any of the little crap that you could complain about from the first game has been patched up. See, no enemies really glitching now. Aside from in multiplayer, you can get them stuck in a wall. That's about it. But that pretty much covers the game itself. Wish I could go more in depth, but like I said, not that far into it, and it's about time to wrap up here since we have quite a few more games coming out. Now, the one thing I can go really in depth about is the multiplayer, which, as good as it is, I have to come out and say I don't see it lasting too much longer. Once people play through the game and get rid of their games, don't expect a big online following for this. Now, I'm saying that as a fan of the online game, and that's actually what I've been playing a ton of. Unfortunately, it suffers from a lot of the other multiplayer games now. Most people are in their own party chat or don't have a mic. And this is really a game where it's more fun when you have people in there talking to you. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm in there playing with people who are talking back, it either makes the game go by a lot smoother or a lot more funnier. I don't think that quite worked out. Whatever. It's fucking hilarious to play with more people, especially when everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs, just being stupid. Oh my god, get him off my face! Okay, anyway. Multiplayer. Pretty simple. You play one round as necromorphs and one round as humans. As the humans, you're either trying to escape a facility or blow up the fucking monoliths there, the markers, or just trying to survive, basically. And obviously, as the necromorphs, you're either trying to kill the humans or kill whatever they're trying to protect. Now, obviously, as necromorphs is where you can really rack up more points, considering each kill is worth basically 300 points, plus the bonuses. Humans going against necromorphs is only 100, but you kill them a lot more often, so it definitely balances out. And it does have a level progression system, so as you play, you unlock more stuff. Don't worry about how it unlocks, it simply goes in order. Level 1 will unlock this item, level 2 will unlock this ability for this character. Definitely a good system, keeps it fair and balanced. Even going against people who are in the high 20s or shit, even up to the 40s, you can still play a fair game. Just because anything can kill you in that game. Trying to think of anything else to talk about here. Got everything from the game itself covered. Multiplayer is covered really well. Once again, play it now while you can, because obviously it's awesome for what it is, but don't expect it to stick around too much longer. Like any other game, once something else comes out, everyone's gonna flock to that, and this will get left behind. Yeah, that's about it. As far as giving this game a rating, I guess I'll just do this one out of the 10 system. I'm going to give this game a 9. For the story, it definitely keeps the player involved in it, and they've done a great job at incorporating our stuff, such as their little Dead Space Ignition arcade game, as well as the new DVD that is pretty much the precursor to this game, explaining what happened between the two games. And for those of you who haven't seen it, that's obviously Dead Space Aftermath. Pick this up, pick up Downfall, the first DVD, play through the first game, play this one. Great series, can't wait to see what they do with it next. Giving it a 9 out of 10. That's it. Dead Space 2, 9 out of 10. Woo! Really wish I could play more of it. Unfortunately, weather doesn't really work in my favor for how I want to enjoy the game. But that about covers it here. Sorry it took so long to get a review out for that, and I really didn't get to do too much with the game. It's one of those games I really have to be in the mood to play, so I don't know. I'll try and figure something out in the future. Sorry about that once again, everybody. But please, by all means, go and check out the game. If nothing else, rent it and play through it a couple of times. I say it like that, but there's a reason to go through it a second time, believe me. I've looked into it. But, once again, from Deadly Aneurysm Gaming, I'm Reptile7. Everybody happy gaming. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Enjoy. Later.